My name is Ilyas Aqil, and I've been studying at Sri KDU school since 2009. I first joined the primary school, Sekolah Rendah Sri KDU, 11 years ago, and I transitioned to Sri KDU International School in 2014. Currently, I am studying as a Year 11 student. I think the biggest change that happened to me as a result of working as a prefect and then as a head prefect is learning how to work effectively in a team with other people. In the beginning, when I came into Year 7, I was quite a shy child. I only had like a very tight circle of friends, but beyond that, I didn't really socialize with my peers. But when I became a prefect, it really forced me to kind of open my eyes and, learn about the people around me to effectively work together as a team. And I think learning how to be a more sensitive person, a more, person who can work better as a team, it's definitely a life skill that I'll really cherish, and I don't think that would have happened if I didn't become a prefect. Becoming a head prefect also taught me how to get people to work together and how to delegate work, as well as take on a lot more responsibility. Probably the most responsibility I've taken on in my life up till that point. So all of those skills, I think, really helped me grow and change as a person. And I don't think I would be the person that I am today if not for the fact that I became a prefect. One of my favorite extracurricular activities from my time in SCIS was joining the debate union. So in Year 8, I was interested to join a club, and I wanted to find a club that suited my interests. So I joined the debate union because my interests were in, history, world current affairs and that kind of thing. And I kind of, enjoy the idea of going outside my comfort zone to, learn how to speak to a group of people, like a whole room of people, and talk about things that I normally don't get a chance to talk about in class. So I joined the debate union in Year 8, and I was constantly participating in it out until Year 11. My favorite memories, probably the biggest achievement for me in the debate union was actually going on international competitions, in particular, for example, to Shanghai, Hong Kong, as well as local competitions, and working together with my partners. And it was an exciting experience, and I've learned a lot from it. Another extracurricular activity that I participated a lot in was joining my school's People-to-People International chapter. Joining PTPI gave me a chance to give back to the community and act and help, and it's an early experience in how to do charitable work. One of the big charitable events that I remember taking part in was building furniture for underprivileged children. And another event that I helped organize but sadly didn't have the opportunity to partake in was building a house as well for the Orang Asli community. Aside from that, we also did school events like school dances, fairs, that kind of thing. But overall, I think it was a very interesting experience. Balancing my studies and my extracurricular activities is quite tough, but it's not impossible, and it's definitely doable as long as you stick to a certain routine. So that's basically how I manage everything. I make sure that I have a daily routine that I go through. So I will go to school, then I get home, then I do studying for a set amount of hours, and after that I do my extracurricular work after I'm done with my studying. And I make sure that my activities don't clash with each other, and I keep myself organized using a calendar and making personal notes and all that kind of thing. So preparing for my IGCSE examination, the first thing that I'll do is make a set of notes for each subject and make sure that all the gaps in my knowledge are properly filled out. And my notes, I'll do like a comprehensive set of them, like covering the entire syllabus. So once I'm done making my notes, then I'll start doing past year papers. And when I do a past year paper, if I come across a question that I struggle to do, then I'll be able to just refer to my notes, make sure, okay, this is actually how I know how to do this thing, and then using my notes, I'll finish that question. Those subjects which are heavily essay-based, such as English, literature, and history, I'll spend a lot of my time doing practice essays to make sure that I basically don't get tired while writing the essays, because a lot of the time one of my biggest challenges is actually the fatigue that comes with writing long essays. So practicing the skill of writing essays without taking a break is something that I'm doing as well. For me, the hardest challenge in terms of subject-wise, the subject that I struggle with the most is probably additional mathematics. So to counteract this, I of course have to do more practice with AdMaths papers than other subjects. So every week I will do at least like 2 or 3 AdMaths papers to make sure that I'm keeping on top of things and I'm not falling behind on my AdMaths knowledge. Aside from that, the biggest challenge would probably be time management, since there are quite a lot of subjects to take care of. So making sure that my time is evenly split across the subjects and that each subject has the correct amount of time that I need is a challenge as well. So making sure that I'm not spending too long studying something that I already know and not devoting enough time to things that I struggle with is a challenge as well. And the only way around it is, proper planning and making sure that I'm actually covering what I need to cover. Me and my friends will get together in study sessions and we'll help each other out on what we don't know. So for example, one friend could be good in maths, one friend could be better at English, one friend could be better at chemistry, and we'll help fill out the gaps in each other's knowledge and make sure that we're all ready for the exam. If there's something that all of us really struggle with, then what we'll do is we'll meet with the teacher during lunchtime or after school maybe, and we'll ask for help in explaining a certain concept, and the teachers as well give out revision materials like worksheets and booklets that we use to study too. In the future, I don't really have a set direction or a set course that I want to do for university, but I do know that I want it to be in the field of humanities, because over the course of my studies, I've discovered that I have like a pre-inclination and a talent for the humanities subjects. And because of that, I think if I take something related in the field of humanities for my university courses, I think I'll do well in it, and I think it's something that I'll be able to enjoy. I enjoyed the subjects of geography, history and English literature in school, and I enjoy reading humanities-related articles and books outside of school. So I think that this is something that I definitely know that I have a strong interest in. Since I don't really have a concrete idea of where or what I want to do though, I've decided to take the IB Diploma program because I think that it's a program based on what I've researched and based on what I know that really helps you have like a broad set of options and choices that you want to do. And that's why for my pre-U course, I'll be furthering my studies overseas doing the IB Diploma program with focus on humanities. Besides that, I've also decided to further my studies overseas because after 11 years of studying in this school, while I think this school has been like a really great experience for me, I think I kind of want to, break out of my comfort zone and study somewhere that I haven't really studied before.